In this video we're going to do a reversing on the curb exercise. So I'm going to leave the side of the road here, signaling, putting my car into drive, removing the parking brake, checking my rearview mirror, my side mirror, and a shoulder check to the left. And if it's clear, I'm going to pull away from here. And if you're driving on the road, if you're going to be doing a reversing on the curb exercise, you're going to first have to pull over to the side of the road safely. So as you're coming up here, I'm going to, as soon as the examiner says, okay, let's pull over to the side of the road, as soon as you hear that, put your signal on to the right, rear view mirror check, your side mirror check, a shoulder check to the right. Slow the vehicle down right away so you can pull over safely to the side of the road. If you're here by someone's driveway, just pull forward a little bit more until you're not blocking their driveway. And notice my speed here is 7 and 8 kilometers an hour. Honestly, it should be even a lot slower than that, maybe 1 or 2 kilometers an hour. So they're gonna ask you to back up in a straight line. So initially you wanna be, 6 to 12 inches away from the curb. And so we're going to signal to the right. We'll put the car into reverse. The signal to the right, by the way, tells other cars you're not planning on pulling onto the road, so it is necessary. We're going to do a 360 check, looking over to the left, over to the right. And the best way to go about this maneuver is to super glue your left hand to the 12 o'clock position. Look at my steering wheel, it's straight. I grab the steering wheel at the 12 with my left hand, and I don't let go of this position at any point during this maneuver. I put my right hand behind the passenger seat so I can push off the back of that seat to turn my body around. And as you can see, I can't really see much out this back window, but if I saw someone's head walking by, I would stop for them, or if I saw a car pulling out of a driveway. So it doesn't tell me where I'm going, but it is necessary that I look in this direction. What's gonna be also useful is this side mirror here. So when I'm in this posture, I can be looking out the back window into the side mirror, out the back window into the side mirror. And I want to push off the back of the seat as much as I can, so I'm not relying on for body support using my steering wheel here. So my left hand should be relaxed to hold the steering wheel. And once I know it's clear all around my vehicle, my 360 check expires, so I got to do it again. I'm going to ease off the brake, but I'm still going to be holding on to the brake. So it's about, look at my speed that I'm registering, 1 or 2 kilometers an hour, or 0 at this point. And 0 is a good speed. I'm still moving. And if I see a vehicle approaching like this one, I pause, I let them go by so they're not confused as to what I'm doing. And then I will do another 360 check and resume what I was doing here, backing up in a straight line. If you find that you're going towards a curb, like here in this side mirror, I can steer away from the curb slowly to get me back in line. Or if I find that I've drifted over to the left unintentionally, like I am right now, I can steer back over to the right a little bit to fix that. And if your signal cancels, just reapply it. You shouldn't be steering so much where your signal cancels. All the while, like the steering wheel more or less is steady here. In theory, if you've pulled over parallel to the curb, you shouldn't really need to steer too much. And the reason they do this exercise again is to see if you're in full control of your car, if you're aware of where the back of the car is headed, right? And so let's say I'm gonna pull away from here again one more time. I'm gonna pull over here to the side of the road. Nice and slow, nice and slow. All right, so imagine if I was doing this exercise, and then as I was backing up here, let this car pass by. As I was backing up here, I didn't pay attention to my side mirror and I didn't realize my hand was crooked. And I ended up on the curb like so. unfortunately, that's the end of the test. So be mindful of that. Make sure that you're paying attention not only out the back window, which is very important, but also into the side mirror. So in order to be able to do all of that correctly, you need to be going really slow. So I'll do this one more time, and I'll show you the other side of the equation, which is if I'm not paying attention, I drift over to the left. Where's the car gonna head out? Onto the road. And unfortunately, my front wheel might even go on the curb at the same time. So this is also not good. So this is why this maneuver is on the test. They need to see that you're actually capable of moving this car exactly the way you want it. So if you're planning on going back in a straight line, your steering wheel should be straight, your car should be straight right off the bat. You're looking out the back window, again 1 or 2 kilometers an hour, doing this maneuver, looking out the back window, looking into the side mirror to see if things are going well, keeping my steering wheel steady. Right, and that's how you do a reversing on the curb exercise. So I hope that helps, and I'll see you in the next video.